This tutorial shows you how to make a transition longer or shorter in DaVinci Resolve, enter an exact duration, change several transitions together, and set the default length for every new transition you add. Go to the Edit page and find the transition on your timeline. If it looks too small, zoom into the timeline so its edges are easier to grab. Move your cursor over either edge of the transition. When the trim cursor appears, click and drag outward to make the transition longer, or inward to make it shorter. A small tooltip shows the duration while you drag, so you can stop at the length you want. Play across the cut to check the result. A short transition feels faster, while a longer one gives you a slower blend between the clips. For a precise value, select the transition and open Inspector in the top right corner. In the transition controls, find Duration. Click the value and enter the length you need. Depending on your display setting, you can work in seconds or frames. For example, on a 30 frames per second timeline, 15 frames is half a second. This method is easier than dragging when the transition needs to match an exact timing. To change several transitions at once, hold Shift and click each transition you want to include. Keep all of them selected, then change duration in the inspector. Resolve applies the new value to the selected transitions together, which is much faster on a slideshow or a long timeline. If you want every new transition to start at the same length, open DaVinci Resolve at the top left and choose Preferences. Select User, open Editing, and find Standard Transition Duration. Enter the duration you want, such as 0.5 seconds, and click Save. Any transition you add after this will use the new default. Here's the part most tutorials don't explain. Changing this preference does not resize transitions already on your timeline. Use the inspector method for those, either individually or as a group. Now you can resize one transition, match several transitions, and control the default duration. If this helped, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.